Okay. Can y'all hear me? Everything good? Sound good? It's showing up on here as it should be okay. Music too loud? I don't know. I have no idea. But what's going on, everybody? My name is All17 and welcome back to this game. Y'all know why I'm here. You guys want me to play this game, so I'm back to play this game. And yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. I guess we'll figure out what's going on. You're super excited for what's coming up. That means I should be super scared. Probably. I still have no idea what's going on here, guys. I mean, so far, like, I played this game for 3 hours straight last time I streamed it, and so far, it doesn't seem that bad. I do want to mention one thing. Somebody said, not one of you guys, but somebody said that I should be saving my game more often for some reason. Because, well, apparently they're saying that if I have to go back in time in order to change something that I've done, then it's better to have multiple save files so I can go back. But I don't know. But anyway, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, however you say this. I got some bottles of water handy this time because I really want to make sure that I keep my voice. I don't think I'll be streaming as long as last time because that was ridiculous. That is a lot of reading. This game has lots of endings. Okay, hopefully I get a decent one then. Okay, let's go ahead and just hop right in. Load game. Saturday, January 13th, 2018. And you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Okay. I don't think I read... Actually, this is about where I left off, so this is actually perfect. Okay. So how are y'all doing today? Hopefully y'all are having a wonderful day. It's been kind of a snow day for me. Well, sort of, I guess. Because, we did actually get a little bit of snow today, which is very, very rare for where I live. But it was very, very small amount, but even so, the roads were icy and whatnot, and I ended up not going to work today. You may be advertising the stream on Becto. Oh, God. Well, the more the merrier. You're welcome to. Okay, let's go and just hop right into the game. Here we go. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. Makes it sound like she has a thing for me, I don't know. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Well, they are really close friends, and by the looks of it, they're a little bit more than that, or at least that's kind of how it's looking like it's heading. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Okay, so I guess we're going to her house then. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. That's a good friendship to have, honestly. Sayori, Sayori, Sayori. This is going to be interesting. Okay. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Apparently it's very dark, too. It's already strange for her not to return down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Zal. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Oh, okay, so are you blaming me for this then? Don't blame me for this. It's not my fault, okay? That's because I end up cleaning it up for you. Okay, so you are blaming it on me in some way, shape, or form. I see where you're getting at here. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Are you supposed to see Natsuki today? I'm trying to remember, by the way, the events of the last time I played it. I think she ran off in the middle of the club, if I'm not mistaken, like in the middle of, before it actually finished. I don't think I even got to see her poem. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Okay, anyway. Oh yeah, that's right, we're Natsuki, that's right, I forgot the whole thing with the cupcakes. She's coming to the house for the cupcakes, and... Okay, anyway, I'll just play the game. I'll remember as I go. Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. Monica? It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Oh, I guess that makes sense. For a moment I was confused. I'm like, why would Monica be doing this? Like, why would she be telling her? But my eyes were not prepared for this. Oh, hey Trendon, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, I don't know what I'm in for here, so don't spoil anything if you know this game. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Also, it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Yeah, she's normally a lot more energetic, right? A lot more energetic and happy to see me. I finally get to the point. Hang on one second, I need to... Why do I have this active? That should not be active. I've got things active that shouldn't be active. I need to get rid of those. That way... I'm getting choppiness. I don't know if you guys hear that. That way we can get rid of that. Nice spawn. Welcome. I don't think it's internet lag. I'm getting something else. I think I just had too much running at once. Okay. Here we go. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Zal. Why can't it just be like it's always been? Well, you're the one who ran off on me. Why are you asking me this question? Oh my goodness. This is all my fault. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not sounding good. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. How's that being selfish? Well, I got Becto up in your stream. Yeah. Like I said, this game is out there. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Aha. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Zal. But you're wrong. Okay. Sure, okay, so I'm wrong. Nothing happened to me. Sayori is so depressing. Yeah, right now she seems to be. That's not normally how I'm used to seeing her. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Zal? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh, no, that's what it is. Okay, and I get it. She seems to be the type of person, then, who, like, conceals how she feels. She won't really express it to other people. So everybody else sees her as being an energetic, happy, bubbly person, but of course, that's not who she really is. Now you want to watch some anime? Did you know that? Why did you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. Oh, God. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Oh, God! Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? That's painful. That is painful. Why make other people put their energy in caring to waste having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Oh my God. Okay, well, this suddenly took a turn. After 3 hours of, like, nothing happening in the first stream, well, not nothing, I guess we had character development and whatnot. Okay, so this is getting interesting. Oh, boy. I'm in shock. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel to a T right now. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Zal. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Oh, and that's why she said she didn't want people worrying about her because, well, there you go. Although, you would think if somebody was that close, then eventually they would figure it out or pick up on it, you know? Zal sighs as he realizes what this game really is. Oh, God. Well, I mean, I knew from the beginning it wasn't going to be all happy and cheerful. Because, I mean, there's no way to hide that. Of course, I don't know exactly what's going on in this game and what is going to happen in this game, but, I mean, I knew for sure it wasn't going to be happy and cheerful. I knew there's some type of twist in this game, I just don't know what it is. I don't want to be cared about. That's not what you want to say. It's bittersweet when people try and care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everybody be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. Oh, God. She does have feelings, doesn't she? She must. If she's gonna say things like that, then she must have feelings for me. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Zal. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. What the heck do you mean by that? Is this from a game or from a website? This is a game. Don't tell, guy. Oh, God. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Okay, I see what she's saying here, but still. She's blaming herself for something. She was just trying to help out with this. I mean, I didn't have a club to join at the time from the beginning of the game, and she was trying to get me to join one. That's all she was trying to do. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Zal. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Zal. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Zal. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Honestly, at this point in time, I don't know if I am, because she says she doesn't want to be cared about. But at the same time, of course, how can I not? I mean, she's like... This is the character in the game who we grew most attached from the very beginning, you know? The game did this on purpose, though. Of course they did. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. I don't know if it's that easy. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Zal. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Oh yeah, that festival. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want me to come along and help out. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be a very good thing for me today. You understand, right? Ah. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Okay. What a way to start this off, huh? Oh my god. Tries to find something to laugh about during a depressing part of the game. Message retracted. Okay. Not sure what you were trying to say there. I caught part of it, though. Caught part of it, I guess. Okay. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. And there she is. I believe we're still outside, though. Yeah, this is definitely still standing outside, but okay. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes made the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Okay, don't even give me time to let you inside. Just be like, okay, I'm coming in. Just barge on into my home, why don't you? I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Okay, so different demeanor outside of school then, I see. The game has good music? Yeah, I noticed that. It does have good music. You say I like the music? Yeah. I actually kind of enjoy the music too, it's pretty good. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. We're in the kitchen! That is the kitchen. I guess I need to be a little more, I guess, open to the fact that this kind of stuff is happening around with movements and whatnot, not just a still image on the screen like I see. But it's still funny to me. What, you're not even going to be offered to take this heavy bag for me? Oh, yeah, sure. I'll do that for you. Oh, whatever. You know, I'm not even going to start. Okay. Where's your hospitality, Zol? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out for me. Gah. This is ridiculously heavy. Aha! I carried that all the way here. So you walked here then. Okay. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Wow, okay. Fine, be mean to me. Be mean to me then. I can hear in your voice that you're still recovering from the part before. Kinda, sorta, really. Oh, you leaving? Have a good night, Blissey. Natsuki fits a fist into my chest. Or hits a fist into my chest. Okay. Could've just said she punches me in the chest. But yeah, this is why I brought all the water quivers. I need it. I need it. Hey, hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Ahaha. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey. Now what are you wait, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, what? Does it mean you should treat me like... Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is probably about to get really awkward. Oh god. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you're trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Oh boy. Oh god. Okay. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. Yes, let's. Moving on. Let's move on, okay? We have a lot of cupcakes to make for people. I don't know. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross? I finally found your weakness, Zol. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. My thoughts exactly right now. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, then there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Yes, finally. Okay. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Looks pretty clean to me. Not a single pot or pan out of place. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all that batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Zal, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. What else do you use food coloring for? Okay, so I get that I don't bake on here, but that doesn't mean I'm completely oblivious. I mean, seriously, what else would you use food coloring for? Whatever, you know. Moving on. Let's just keep on going. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if flavors are different, everybody can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try and have fun? I'm having fun. Sure, yeah, of course, I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that too does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you're just looking to make everybody else's lives lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. Oh yeah, that's right. Vertaro! Ooh, chose Natsuki, that's right, gotta bake stuff. Welcome, Vertaro. Yep, I chose Natsuki, that's right. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish up the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so it got stuck in the whisk with the huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Well, I don't have the electric tools to do it. Leave me alone. I'm doing the best I can. I'm a noob at the baking, okay? Just having a quick look on Discord and it seems you're playing Doki Doki 2, Vertaro. Are you really? That's interesting then. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and she uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in the icing, or in my icing. Okay. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I am gonna click off Doki so I can focus on the stream. Okay. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs me with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Nah, she tries to reach for it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist in my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You know, that sounds oddly familiar. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Not gonna lie, that was kind of weird. Why would he do that? Well, what? Did you seriously just, Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to be mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Zal, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. Okay. So just throw me in this awkward situation then. I didn't choose to do that. It's the game, okay? I did not choose to do any of this. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Okay! The bell to save the day, saved by the bell. Weird, that was kind of cute, except for the fact that it's clear that I have a thing for Sayori, and she has the thing for me on here, so why would he do that to her? That's why I said it was weird. Okay, anyway, let's just move on. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? Huh. Surely that smell can't be anything but something burning. I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing had ever happened. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Just keep on moving. Forward. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Wait a minute. Okay, I guess they are different flavors then. If they're different colors, then they kind of have to be different flavors. Because they're not going to be different colors till you add the icing. I mean, the literature part of this game is probably reading all the dialogue. Very literature. Yeah, no, there's a ton of dialogue in this game. Not like you need to tell me that. I bought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday or whatever. Yep, usually. Huh? I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it a more literature theme by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based off of the word they like. What? I'm actually coming with up with ideas for this thing? I thought I was just here to watch her bake. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. Well, thanks. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Ahaha. Maybe I'm getting it from you. Well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and expect me to think you're not cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. What? Do you mean to say that she has a thing for me too? Did you just say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bag. You know, the thing about that, I mean, again, not to say it's weird, but like, at least with Sayori, from the perspective of the main character on here, I've known her all my life. But Natsuki I've only known for a few days. We only met at the club when I joined it. So why would she already have a thing for me? Dating sim are like gravity. It's going down in here. Oh god. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki pulls them all to the side by side, or puts them side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Ahaha. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she still would eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. My fault? Oh yes, all my fault. All I did was apply words to the cupcakes and give you that idea. That's all I did, and I mixed the icing. So you're blaming it on me. You are just as bad as Sayori then. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that, and it would make sense for Sayori to do it, seeming that we're neighbors. So she doesn't have to walk all the way back to my house just to carry cupcakes. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Ahaha. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Her dad sounds like a scumbag. Don't really know much about her dad, other than he needs her home for dinner by a certain time. I don't know. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Wait, what? What? That doesn't even make sense. Why would I want to get close to her? Oh, okay. You know, I just don't get this game, okay? Okay. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how much fun baking could be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, what? Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Zal. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you do, so... what is this leading up to? Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki? Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? That's what I want to know. My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I've known her 3 days! Come on! Seriously, game? Zal just doesn't know what's happening. Yeah, pretty much. That line does seem strange even to me. I don't recall getting closer to Natsuki ever being an intention. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking, and now it looks like we're about to kiss, or I don't know what's going on here. I felt it. For a while now. For a while? How long? Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Okay. Sayori? Hi, Zol. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Zol. I just stopped by to say hi. Okay, and conveniently she just walks over next door in the middle of all this. That's... okay. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Well, she shouldn't have gotten that close to begin with. I mean, seriously? Honestly, what was Zol thinking? He shouldn't... Whatever, you know, whatever. Let's just keep on going. Maybe I'm just questioning too much and not playing the game. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. Oh boy. And now she's probably gonna hate me, isn't she? And how close he got to her. It makes me really happy. I don't think that's true. They made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Zol? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. No, don't say things like that. Well, I don't need to read that line because that's pretty much what I just said. It's true, Zol. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. What? I should just... Wait a second. What the hell does Monica have to do with this? She never said anything to her. Makes me think that Monica knows some things that we don't. Monica was right about what? Yeah, that's what I want to know. What the hell? What is she talking about? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. What did Monica say? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Says you'll see. Yeah, she's got to have something to do. Like, she knows something that we don't, clearly. She must. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Zol. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Ah, okay. And here we have the confession. Probably need to go watch the first stream as I'm lost. Yeah, there's a lot that happened within the first one. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Zal, I like you so much that I want to die. Oh God. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. And I'm going to save the game, by the way, because back to the thing where somebody was telling me to save the game more often. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh, what? You're really making me do this? It's either I love you or you'll always be my dearest friend. You know what? Honestly, to me, it seems like these two characters are meant to be with each other. So I'm just going to go ahead and say I love you. And honestly, if that's what also, like in a situation like this, if that is what is going to make her feel better, then honestly, I think it's a good choice to make. So I'm going to say I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. Yeah, at least I saved. Yeah, I'm not sure if I will go back, even if I do make a decision I don't like, by the way. Unless it's something that just ends up being really, really bad. Because I really don't want to, like, I don't know, I don't want to alter it too much. I want to go along with whatever ending I get, and if I get whatever ending, that's how it is, you know? Because I know this game has many endings. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Zal? Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Zal, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. Now that's a nice scene. I feel bad for her. You'll never have to let go of me again. Because here she is just trying to make people happy, but she's been struggling with this depression. And now she feels worse for opening up to me about it. I love you, Zal. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why, even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Zal. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That goes deep, man. It does. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? Uh-huh. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Zal. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. That's not a good thing. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. That really makes me think. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. That's a tough thing to promise. Oh, God. I can only hope that this is the right thing. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? It's gonna be hard for things not to change though, especially after she just opened up to me like that. I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Okay, wow. That was crazy. That was crazy. Save the game, return to the game, okay. It's the day of the festival! Woo! Festivities and such! This can only go poorly. Wait a minute, we haven't even practiced our parts. Aren't we supposed to be practicing the poems which we were going to be reading? So we're doing this on the same day of the festival? Is that what's going on? Okay. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'll be walking into school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Zal! Why is there no music? Is there supposed to be no music here? You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. You're welcome, Monica, sure. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets of on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared excuse me. Starting to lose my voice already. No, I don't want to lose my voice. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ahaha. You should take a little responsibility for us all. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Wait. Okay. Okay, what the hell is with you and what do you not know? That's what I want to know. What don't you know? What do you not know? If you know about what's going on there, then clearly something's up because there's no way I don't know, unless she's closer with Monica than I thought. I don't know. First water break, that won't be the last. If y'all know how the last stream went, this is why I got prepared and brought the water in here. Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah, you probably do, just based off of what I picked up on so far. And I don't know if I like that. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill run down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Can I actually read it? Probably not. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. Oh yeah, we did practice, that's right. Oh wait, no, it was more of just a thing to get over your fear of talking over people. It wasn't actually practicing. We didn't really practice for the performance. It's the one I haven't read before. Oh god. Get out of my head, 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 over and over and over and over, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. What? Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. It's obvious that she wrote this poem about me. Clearly. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Zal? What's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written, that's for sure. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica comes out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh no. The fact that it's so silent right now, I don't like this. I do not like where this is heading. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and I want to give it to her, and what I want to give to her. I'll reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. You know stuff's going down when there's no music. Yeah, I'm actually really nervous right now. I'm like, I think I kind of already know what's going to happen, but I can only hope that it's not what I think is going to happen, but I think I kind of already know just based off of the tone and the atmosphere. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? Well, yeah, it's leading up to... Yeah, I know what it's leading up to. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Yeah, that is exactly what I was afraid of. Oh, no. What the heck? An exception has occurred. File games script G5 RPY line 307. What the heck? What does that have to do with the game? Oh my god. Well, yep, this took a turn. What the hell? Yeah, that's how I feel. What the hell? Is this a nightmare? I hope so. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything is normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. Oh boy. See, trace back text for details. Yeah, that's what it said, but... that's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always had been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival, I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do, or nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Are they giving me a hint on what I'm supposed to be doing here? Because I think they might be giving me a hint on what I'm supposed to be doing here. Looks like I can prevent this. That's why they were telling me to save. Okay. Hold on, I want to see what this has to say though first, before I try that. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Oh my god. End? What? Wait, what? No. No, what? No, there's no way, no, that's not the end of the game. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to, where was it? Tuesday, January 16th, this is where I was making the choice, right? So I'm gonna, file error, characters Sayori, file is missing or corrupt. What? The save file is corrupt, starting, what? No! What the heck? Okay, yeah, this is starting to get really weird all of a sudden. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend somewhere when we were children. You know that kind of friend you never see yourself making today? This is the beginning. What the heck? But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, starting around high school. She would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just side idle in front of the crosswalk and let old cube catch up to me. Okay. What the heck, game? Jeez. I really did leave that last stream off when this game was getting interesting. I'm at a loss for words right now. I have no idea what... It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. What? Wait... When I tried to load the game, it said Sayori's file was missing. That means that she's... Now it's like she's been completely deleted from my life and is just gone. What the heck is happening here? Because now it's like she doesn't even exist anymore. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly... Yeah, this is the beginning of the game, only now I'm alone. Perfectly okay, spending free time games and anime. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Okay, so he's trying to find a girl now. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it'll be over before I know it. After I pack up my things, stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't... Oh, I didn't name my character, did I? There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with them. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. What the... Okay, Monica, you're just gonna materialize in front of my face then. I definitely didn't think it was going this direction. Thought it was just gonna be a bunch of different endings. Yeah, this is weird. This is beyond weird. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class as last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there are any, or is any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, alright? Okay, so it's like I don't even remember anything that happened. So in this life, or whatever this is, I don't even know who Sayori was. About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and making something special out of it. So, of course, you started the literature club, didn't you? What did you decide to join? Yeah, started a new one. Game, stop messing with my head. A literature club? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us. No Sayori. Because 3 of us, that would mean Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki. There's no Sayori. So she really is gone. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I wouldn't ask you to join, but if you could at very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I'll go check it out. Why not? Aha, awesome. You're really sweet, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. They're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for Monica and her irresistible smile. Okay. That's kind of like what it said in the beginning, and thus I sold my soul for the book club or whatever it said. I don't know. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school that I rarely visit, being generally used to third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Dame! Stop it! Also, hi, Yuri. A guest. And there's Natsuki. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Said that the first time. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No. No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And Yuri, the vice president. Don't we know all this? Yuri, who appears comparably, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Sure. Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before we brought someone new? I was going to, well, you know. Aw, you mean to say we don't get our cupcakes? It was the cupcakes, I know that's what it was. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into them. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. We already did all this. Convince people, fun and worthwhile, events, important, confident, yeah. This is the same stuff. Yeah, same goal, yeah, I remember this. I don't remember the tea, though. Was there tea first time? I remember cupcakes, but I don't think there's tea. So maybe I should read for that reason, because there are some differences. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teacup pot in the middle. You keep the whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. While tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So what kind of things do you like to read? Well, yeah, the past few years, manga, mutter quietly, half joking. Yeah, this is all the same. Pretty sure. Yeah, I remember she's talking about the fantasy world and all that stuff, yeah. Passionate about the reading, yeah. A lot of horror lately, yeah, I remember that. I remember we had this conversation before, okay? Seems familiar? Yeah, no kidding. Because we did all this. Huh, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think, yeah, another surreal horror. I hate horror. Okay. Usually write about cute things. What gives you that idea? Okay. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Fine. Natsuki, write your own poems. And this is where we start getting into all the poems and about making our own poems, which we'll probably end up having to do again. Even though I swear that I've done this already. Am I gonna have to play through the... No. No, because there's no... I can't play through the game in its entirety because Sayori was in it. I can't play through it without Sayori. And she was kind of a big part of the game originally. Do I have writing experience? Or... Oh wait, no, Yuri. Thought I read Zol there for a second. And we all sit in silence. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Oh yeah, let's go. All right, poems. Yeah, how about we do that? Like we haven't done it before. Okay, everyone is open. Yeah, we'll do it. 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 Okay, we will do it. We will do it. I understand. We'll do it. We'll do it. Okay, yes, I agree. Yes, there's still a problem. Come on. Never said I would join the club, but whatever. I'm joining anyway, just for whatever reason. And of course, they want me to join. Same thing as before with the puppy dog looks and all this. Okay. Need to tell you the truth, the thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one before the festival... Huh, festival? What kind of festival? And same thing, defenseless, clear-headed decision, feel terrible, yeah. Why do I have to go through all this stuff again? I will join the club, yes, sure. Sure, yes, I'm in the club now, okay? I am in the club. Again, I'm in the club again. You really did scare me for a minute. Although this time we don't have Sayori, who was the one who was really excited about it. Okay, so... I mean, yeah, that's the same thing. I'll remember that line. I'm so happy we can become an official club. Thanks so much for this. You're really amazing. I know I am. You'll do everything. I can give you a great time, okay? All things, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. And we got to do the same thing again. Look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Here we go. Yeah, can I really impress this class star? I don't know. Mediocre writing, anxiety. Okay. Okay. See you tomorrow. Can't wait. Bye. Okay. I depart the club room and make my way home. Whole way back and forth between 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yeah, we did this already. We did this already. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? That's new, sure. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. What? Not sure what that was about. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Because last time I was trying to choose words for Sayori, but she's not in the club anymore. I guess I'll try and choose words to impress Natsuki then. Since I can't seem to impress Sayori since she's not there. She's the one who likes manga, right? Okay. Let's see. Dark? No, that would be more... Okay. Okay, so I guess I'm kind of going for the same words as before. And by the way, another thing that I read, like another comment, is that it actually tells me the little stickers on the side, like they'll jump up and down when I choose a word to their favor. See you tomorrow, can't wait, bye. Whoever said bye. He says, no, not me, I'm quoting Zol. Nice. But that's one thing that somebody did point out that I read, which I found that interesting, so that's good to know, because otherwise... Oh, that was one more for her liking, but whatever. I guess it doesn't have to be perfect. Rose? Feather. Flower. Summer. Joy. Fun. Fluffy. Smile. Rainbow. Essence. Nope. Chocolate. Sunny. Strawberry. And playground. Okay, that'll do. Although I don't know why I'm even trying to impress her now. I don't even know what I'm doing. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Like it's another boring day at school. Seriously though, they do make it sound dull. I mean, a literature club? Although, I guess if you like reading, it's not that bad. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I saw that! I saw that! I saw your face flicker like that. I was looking at the text, but I caught that in my eye. I'm like, wait a minute, something's not right here. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What was that, Misaki? What was that? Worst thing is, like, I have OBS behind, so I saw it happen twice. So I thought my computer was glitching out there for a second, like full-on glitching out. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already have to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if your plan is just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What? Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room. Okay, Monica, you're kind of in the way. Move it. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry. Well, make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now it's time. Well, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Sure. Let's get to reading then. What am I saying? I've been reading this entire time. I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Well, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to try to be a part of the club. Why don't I have a name anymore, by the way? Did I just forget to name my character? Whatever. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a good book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? Sorry, I keep pausing like that. I swear the music is changing. I swear the music is changing. I don't know, maybe that's just in my head. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you'll like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Didn't she give me a book the first time too? I think she did. Picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention even though you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it. That's the whole point. This is... How is this girl acting? I remember this line too. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seemed to be annoyed with something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Okay. Effing Monica, apparently. Jeez, okay, that came out of nowhere. What the heck? She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if something else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out what the other person needs, or where the other person stands. I don't think the music has changed. Tilt your head to the side. Yeah, that'll work. Why does this hurt my head? I don't know. It's getting worse. It went back to normal. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set up with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I think a lot of people can relate to that one. I get a closer look at the boxes she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go through, or you can go do it through the glass on the door. Oh, okay. Wow, nice. Sure. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing. Consider this a lesson. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls up the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. Oh, she shoves the books right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Oh, Misaki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Andre, welcome to the stream, man. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Playing High Pickle. High Pickle? With my friend, so I'm only going from sound. Don't you mean High Pixel, or is there actually a server called High Pickle? Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take a seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming an additional space while she hopes I won't notice. Okay. Okay, so we're going through this again. But in this case, it's even worse, because I've known her for 1 day. Versus before, when at least I knew her for like a week. Oh, and Zal, if it isn't much of a problem, I honestly think you should have some sort of streaming time, as in like Mondays through Fridays, simply 6 to 8 or something like that. You're doing good? Well, I'm glad to hear, man. Glad to hear. Moe? I don't know. Glitch in the Matrix. Andre, that is actually a very good suggestion. My only issue is that I can't always be consistent, especially with my work schedule. Because my work schedule is all over the place. Like one day I might be working like 6 a.m. to 2:30 in the afternoon. Then someday I might be working from 3:30 to midnight. So it really is all over the place. Otherwise, I would definitely have a set schedule for my streams. But as it stands right now, I just kind of stream when I'm able to stream. I do have a Discord though, so you're welcome to join the Discord if you want to keep up to, at least I'll give you somewhat of a notice in there. It's better than nothing, I guess, but that's like the best I can do right now. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Maybe. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of those, since it's rare for a writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. If you say so, I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Huh. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up to them without being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. That could be something that could be relatable for some people. I never read manga, but... You'll join the Discord right now. Well, awesome. Welcome to the Discord server. I have a link in the description if you need one for that particular purpose. This work schedule kind of prevents the set streaming time, yeah. Although the good news is I will be streaming here very soon. Because starting Friday, I'm off for a good 6 days. And then I'll be able to... I don't know if I'll be streaming every day of that, but I'll be streaming a little bit. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I love that. He's like, wait, which part? Are you calling me a loser? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. What? Okay. That's not good. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Even Vertaro agrees manga is literature. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Dot 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 dot. Okay, I'm not gonna. Yeah, time pass. Okay, yeah, I have no idea why that was necessary. Anyway, time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. What? What? That just legitimately gave me chills. What the heck was that? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her grab and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it in her mouth. Don't worry. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. You're telling me that's normal? That was not normal. Sorry, Zal, but I'm gotta go sleep now. I've got school tomorrow, and I just got home. I still need to finish homework. Bye. Well, welcome. Well, I say welcome while I'm so distracted. Well, thanks for stopping in, Andre. That's what I was trying to say. I'm happy you stopped in. Have fun at school tomorrow, man. There's different genres of manga. If you need more action in the story, I recommend Trigun. Okay. That's why I always keep a snack bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Yeah, that's a good idea. Who should I show my poem to first? Assuming she is okay, I'm going with Natsuki. Well, that was terrifying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. And also, I wanted to share mine anyway because, well, I tried to cater mine, I guess, to her for, I don't know, some reason or other. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads the poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? Yeah, that's what I want to know. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I'll be more comfortably sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature... I guess she really likes my poem then. And you went and ruined it. Well, sorry. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must have really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need me to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. That's the same poem. Well, I guess it makes sense because it was written on the same day, but yeah, that's the same poem as before, so I'm not going to read it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then make it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, you did that too. Yeah, I remember talking about this before. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Maybe I did, because maybe we have done this already. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I want, yeah. If I do skip lines, by the way, that's why, because they are lines that I know for sure we've already read and gone through on stream before, so just move on to the stuff we haven't. Let's go with Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, but more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Yeah, of course, you're not gonna like it because I didn't write the poem for you. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri brushes her face or buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. Yeah, we read through this too. I remember this. We read through this, we read through this, we did this, we did that. Yeah, you gave me all these tips and you gave me your feedback before. People can try, people can stream. I see that. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Okay. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. It's probably going to be exactly the same, huh? Which, if it is, then I'm probably not going to read it. Ghost Under the Light. Yep, it's the same poem. Actually, I took 2 seconds to read because I've already read your poem, Yuri. In actuality, though, these poems are very good poems. All of them that I've read have been very creative, except for the ones that are, well, meant to not be. But they have been really good poems. Must have totally missed the point. You did only glance over it, but remember, yeah, this is all the same. She's talking about how it's all metaphorical and that there's not actually a ghost and this and that. Yeah, we went through this. Okay, now I guess we'll read Monica's again. Hi! Having a good time so far? Best I can. Even though I've done this already, good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, yep, we did this too. Gotta repeat everything. Everything we've already done, we gotta go through again. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha, don't worry, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know. Doot. Yeah. Skip. No, kind of makes me think something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer. Compliment that I am kind of reading it just so I make sure I don't... Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I am kind of reading it because I don't want to skip over things I have not read yet. Like this. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. What? That's horrible. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. Oh no! But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Yeah, this is all the same. Yeah, I am being a little bit careful. Hole in the wall, confused. Is this the same? Yep, that's the same one. Okay. Very freeform, yeah. So it's like some of the stuff is new, and I guess if you blink, you're gonna miss it. So that's why it's better that I do read it. But at the same time, I really don't want to read all the stuff that I've already read before. Okay, yeah, the not epilepsy, the epiphany. Yeah, we talked about the epiphany. Oh, you have found a way. Okay, let's see. Just force yourself, get down on paper. Think about this. If you're okay, just move your hand, go with the flow. Advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. What? Music. Don't. What the heck was that? Oh my god. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Yeah, I knew somebody was going to say something about that. Whatever. Epiphanies. What's with the language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant that language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh, this is where they get into that argument, isn't it? But wait a minute, Sayori's not here this time to step in. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Zol did too. It's supposed to say Zol, but for some reason my name's not there. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Okay, you need to open yourself up to new ideas. That's how you get new ideas to begin with, by opening yourself up to the possibility of new ideas. Otherwise, then, how are you going to improve as a writer? That's just my 2 cents on that. Water break. Which I haven't yet. Nah. And like my poem... Oh, and Zol liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Zol appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was that full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as you started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. What? What's going on here? You really act... Most people learn to get over themselves. Sorry, If you want to prove anything, then stop... What the heck? Okay. Okay. What the heck? Ooh. I'm sure he'll... Okay, yeah, sorry. I know I've not been reading. Okay, I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if you just noticed I was standing here. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What the heck? I'm not... What? I didn't do any of that. I did not do any of that. Natsuki or Yuri? What the heck? What the... What the heck? What? What is even... What is happening here? What the heck? I'm so lost. Okay. Hi, Monica. Hey. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. So good to know that's what happens when Sayori isn't in there to help save the day. That was really strange. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Aha. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. You know? Huh. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. And she's crying. And she's gone. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk, with palms on her forehead. Yeah, because the first time Sayori was there to kind of step in and help calm the fire, I thought... Isn't she the one who said a thing or two to help ease the tension? But this time she's not here, so of course it just rocketed out of control. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over and you can go home now if you want. Okay. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around or something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get too much of a chance to discuss my book with... It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really... What? I was in the middle of reading that. Game? Okay, so... That was weird. Okay, bouncy! Flower! Wonderful! Vacation! Rainbow! Party! Family! Ribbon! Shopping! Kitty! Existence! Memories! Adventure! Flying! Destiny! Kiss! Anxiety! Oh, that was not a good word at all. Pink! Joy! Calm. Another day passes, after ending quite abruptly when I was trying to read the last message, but I didn't get to. Oh boy. This game's starting to get a little bit out of hand, and I'm a little bit worried as to where we're headed with this. I don't know what is up with this game. Okay, time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back. And hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's Yuri's expression. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading my manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arms and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think that we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Look for the word jump during the word choosing bit. Oh, sorry, Vertaro. It's kind of hard for me to get the message because there's the delay. By the time I see the message on there, we are well after that point in the game. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way that you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what I'm saying right now, Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback at how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just want to apologize. I promised I didn't mean any of the things that I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. Well, at least they're apologizing about it. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Geez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. You know, every time something funny happens, it shows up in black text like that. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Wait a second. So it's like bits and pieces of her memory is being erased then. Because Monica made a comment. It was kind of hinted at that. Pretty much what she said was that she won't remember it tomorrow anyway. Did she like erase her memory or something? What the heck is happening here? But Myble's what the heck? I know it's freaky, but at the same time, just look at her mouth for a second. Like, seriously? Wow. I can't help but laugh at that. I accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I always was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, we kind of forgot about you. Not just playing. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Kind of like the last time. That makes no sense at all, though. That mouth. Yeah, I know. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. I do remember her talking about piano before. You should play something for us sometime. Yeah, baby. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us had talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. Sure. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure that Saki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What the heck? That was a little bit strange. You know, I can't help but think that Monica is putting thoughts into people's head. Like putting thoughts or taking them out or something. She has something to do with this. And the reason I think it's her is because, like, Sayori had mentioned something about her as well, and she had made a comment like maybe Monica was right. And now she's gone. And she also, Monica made the comment that she wouldn't remember something. So it makes me think that Monica is behind this. That she is doing something weird and messing with their heads. I don't know, that's just my thoughts. I'm probably way off, but that's just what I'm thinking. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. So they're vampires. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? I love how she just has to specify, oh no, not the limbs, not the limbs. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these types of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from the strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, just not because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. I applaud you. I applaud you. Thank you for your inspiring quotes. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body, but I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. You were saying something else. I don't know what you were saying, but I didn't catch that. You were saying something else. It didn't let me... It just skipped to the next one, so I couldn't read it. I didn't have any choice in the matter. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Flicker in and out of places then. Fine, be that way. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get to the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing... What? What the... You're creeping me out. You really apologized a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once each of us lean in a little bit, her shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb and flips to the side. By holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Is that what she said? I was bathing in the feeling of your body heat? What? Oh God. Are you ready? To turn the page? Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least that I can do. Since you've been so patient with me... Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Or volition, I'm sorry. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. What? Again, with the knowing somebody for only a few days thing, what is going on here? My thumb gently letting go of the page and letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So, I don't know what came into my head. Ahaha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, can't say that I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Ahaha, don't worry, I believe in you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we ever start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Poem time! Are they going to be the same again? Probably. Let's start with Natsuki then. Huh. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending more time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. Or taught. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. What the heck is this? This is not a poem? I thought it was going to be a poem. What is this? Excuse me. Natsuki, let me be completely honest with you. Your poem sucks! It's terrible. Seriously, it's so terrible I want to take the paper and just tear it in half. That's how terrible it is. Why didn't you come read with me today? What? Why are you getting mad at me for not coming to read with you? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. What? Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay. You don't hate me, do you? Do you hate me? You're just freaking me out a little. You're just freaking me out. Do you want me to make me go home crying? Yeah, go home crying. You know what? That's better than you standing in front of me doing whatever it is you're doing right now. The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all that I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh! What? What the heck just happened? That was creepy. That was beyond creepy. Okay. Monica? Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. That's about the best response I can give, considering she just snapped her neck in front of my face. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha! I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for the day? Sure, here you go. Does that mean she's dead now? Because her neck clearly snapped. It's like gone. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Aha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that it's like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably much more interesting a place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being that indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think that if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yep, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. What do you mean, not really? What about that whole thing that just happened to Natsuki? You're saying that didn't happen then? Where is Natsuki? Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time that you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one has turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. Endless, cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, what? Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing with a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Not sure how I feel about that one. What? I think it's your poem. It's cursed. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh yeah, I haven't saved in a while. Wait a minute. Did I save on a different page here or something? My saves are gone. Okay, that's weird. So I guess the game decided to delete my saves for some reason. When that happens, yeah, okay, I just saved it. Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. What? Okay, so she's telling me to save my game. Which she had done that before. The first time she had told me that, it seemed to be nothing more than just a helpful tip like, you know, some games do. But now I feel like there's something more to why she's telling me that. Monica, you know something we don't. You know something we don't. Something is up here. I don't know what is up with the... What? Okay, Yuri, you're next. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you have written for the day. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. What? You mean you're not going to read the poem? Oh, I mean, the poem turned out good. It's a... Well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. What's that supposed to mean? That came out a little awkward. Yeah, I'll say it. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Okay, that's a lot of reading. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A dock ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. I can barely even read this. I'm not going to read this all. But it seems to be like a giant metaphor. I don't know what it's referring to. But it seems to be something. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears. And a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times for every time it ticks 1 second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a dock ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. What? What? What does that mean? It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Ah, that is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I I just really like the way that it writes. You're starting to really creep me out. So I wrote this poem with the pen. And now you're touching it. Uh-huh. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Oh, God. You can keep the poem, though. Guys. I don't get this game. I don't get this game. Special poem. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. Jump scare. Is this one of those jump scares? I love you. Okay. I love you too, weird game. Okay. So I guess we're not writing a poem this time? Oh, okay, never mind. We're at the end of the same day. Okay. For some reason, I just assumed we were moving on to a different day already. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Could it be the festival? Probably. Is this about the festival? Uh-huh. Hey, Natsuki's back. But you clearly died. You snapped your neck and you died. That's what would have happened there. Whatever, you know, keep on moving. Well, sort of. Do we have to really do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Oh, this conversation too. Last time, Sayori had a big say in this too, so... Something tells me this is probably going to spiral out of control, just like the last one did. Last time they had a conversation without Sayori, it escalated into a heated war of words, and now we have beef between Yuri and Natsuki, so something tells me that right now it's not going to go very well between them. Especially if they're trying to collaborate something for the festival. That's a concern of mine as well. I really don't do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? I hope. Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Zal joined, and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is only our real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? And music stops, so that's not a good sign right there. Yuri never even talked to Zal, probably. Never even talked until Zal joined. Oh, that's what. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Zal isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one here who's interested in finding new members. Yep, this is not going like it did the last time, that is for sure. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri will want to get more members too, Yuri and Zal. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way that I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Zal, why did you even join the club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about it. I guess in this reality, Zal was just trying to find a girl that he can get close to. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting a club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? Alright. Something tells me that, like, her dad or something abuses her. Or something is going down with that because, like, I remember Monika was saying that, like, he didn't give her lunch money and barely fed her. She's very now malnourished. So this is probably her safe haven. There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? What? Is that how you feel about her? Honestly. She's just gonna open up to you and you're gonna say something like that? Seriously, Yuri? I mean, it's like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. What? What? Oh my god. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get from anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. For being an indirect, impromptu answer, that's actually not a bad answer. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. I know things are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Oh, that's sweet. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We can talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I'll look forward to it. Shall we go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Zal before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Whew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Zol, I just want to make sure you are enjoying your time at the club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. Why is the screen changing? With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Uh-huh. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. In all the time I've been here. You wait. So she... Here it comes. What is it? Makes me think that she is very... I guess, what's the word? What I'm trying to say is she knows something that I don't for sure, but not only that, it kind of feels like she is in control of the situation. Whatever's going on, I feel like she has the ability to change things. Either that or she knows about the other existence with Sayori. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No. What? Okay. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Oh, wait. What the heck is with the numbers? History. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Okay. I remember... What was that? Jumpy. Yeah, you told me to pick Jumpy. I guess it was only that way before. Is that Monica down there? Okay. Alright, let's see. How long have I been streaming for? Okay, actually, I really like the poem music. I'm gonna save my game as if it helps because it just got deleted, but 3 hours? Oh my god. How on earth do I still have my voice? Maybe I just grew accustomed to it. I don't know. Do you guys think I should keep going or do you think I should call it here? Because this kind of seems like a good spot to call it then. Didn't realize this was turning into another 3-hour live stream. Jeez. If I do decide to keep going, though, then I need to take a bit of a break. Just getting stuck into this game? Yeah, no kidding. You know what? I'll let you Keep going one more day. One more day? Okay, yeah, I'll go one more day. But first, I'm going to take a bit of a break. I'll be back, so if y'all want to stretch and whatnot, go ahead and do so now. Okay, let's see what you guys say. Spips. Well, I've not heard that one in a while. Haven't been screaming. I'd imagine your voice would still be intact. Stretches. Yeah, exactly, Bartaro. Chat delay is weird. Was listening to him talk as he walked into my bedroom scared the hell out of me. It really is. 9. Guess I'll jump back on Becto during intermission. We were King Spips. Okay. Okay, so we are going to continue from here then. So you guys seem to want me to continue this. At least for one more day, so that is what we're going to do. Hi, Zal. It says hi, Zal, but again, my name is gone. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica. I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously? What has gotten into you lately? Look. I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. One literal day later. How long have I been streaming? Yeah, that's how I feel. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. Okay, so you're finally accepting it then. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Yuri, come on. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? What? Yuri, what is your problem? Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Uh-huh. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and you're trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Whoa! Anyway, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Zol is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make a little tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up to make her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves the small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'm going to go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves still really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries off into the classroom. Yuri like jazz. Yuri seems into you. Yuri, you boom. Okay. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh! What? Oh my god. What are you doing? What? What the heck? What the heck was that? Okay. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Zal, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Okay, so apparently whatever just happened didn't happen. I don't know what that was, but God. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert at tea or anything. Haha. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Uh-huh, sure. Is that so? I was just letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. So I was reading chat. To be honest, I'm surprised you're still saying what the heck in surprise, even after all that's happened. Always wanted to try a long tea. Really nice. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised anymore, but geez, I guess it just takes me by surprise because I don't know what's going on here. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request, though. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's just a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. Spoiler, milk tea, not that good. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Chocolate and tea? I don't know about that. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. Where did Natsuki go? I want to know where she went. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as the last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Okay. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume that the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold on to that book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is particularly resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate candy, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as like she needs to confirm what just happened. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. What did I do? All I did was give her chocolate. Are you allergic to chocolate or something? I can't... Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. My heart My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. What? Huh. Getting a little obsessed there, aren't you? Huh. Monica, thank you for saving the day, because this was getting creepy. It's time to share poems. Yes, let's. Please. Natsuki, is she back? You're back. Okay. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. Somebody's salty. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She always has been quiet and polite and attractive, things like that. This is definitely not a poem. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. Truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try and do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try and do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Okay. You have my word, Natsuki. I changed my mind. And your face, apparently, too. Okay. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me? If you just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. What? Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. I am not just Monica. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I feel like Monica put that thought in her head. Obviously she knows. She obviously knows. There's no way she doesn't know. I mean, how couldn't she know? Yuri. Finally. Ahaha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Zol, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please. Sure, I don't care. Ahaha. You're too nice to me. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while— What?! I'll give myself paper cut— What? No! Okay, that is creepy. No, what are you doing? That's beyond creepy. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. What kind of demonic crap am I looking at here? No, get that away from me. Do you like it? No, I don't. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... What? Just Monica, get ready. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Oh my god. Okay, Monica. Your turn. Zal, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and start cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? Love how you're all just so nonchalant about this. You're just looking at me with a smile. Look at that. She's got that smile on her face. She's like, oh yeah, isn't that kind of messed up? No kidding. Yeah. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not to say it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think you keep your distance. That would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy and spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head and I know how to treat my club members. I don't know, there's something wrong with you. There is something wrong with you. I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't show her my poem because she hasn't. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that's effective. Here goes. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. What? Yes. Okay. Nothing good. Is this supposed to be your... What? More like writing code. Oh. You're kidding me, right? Writing code. So, do you mean to say that Monica is like the god of this world? Like, she created this? She like wrote the game or made the game? Or maybe not necessarily the game. I guess it could just be the world that they're in. Because I guess they really didn't go into much information as far as what the world is. But she definitely has the power to alter people's minds and completely erase people from existence. Okay. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can't we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, can you make cupcakes? I know you're at least good at that. Nothing is real. Thank you. I knew it said something starting with nothing, but I missed it. Okay. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter, do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Zal? Zal is going to help me. Why am I going to help you? Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. Well, I guess Monica did say she wanted to spend more time with me. Is she like manipulating my mind too without me knowing it? What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would effing know. Jeez. All you care about now is dragging around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Zal decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yep, that just confirmed it. She's got something. She definitely has the ability to do things that they can't. And they know about it. They know about it. Yes, you are, Monica. Unless they're talking about the presidential power. Which I guess that might be what they're referring to here. Maybe they don't know about, I guess, her ability to fix things. They might just be referring to her as the president of the club. Just let me make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Or let Zal make the choice is what I think she said. Jeez. Zal, I know how fed up with you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your effing mouth and learn to decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? What? I don't have a choice. Because if I move my mouse up to Yuri or Natsuki, it goes to Monica. Okay. Monica it is then. Don't choose Monica. Trust me, I didn't have a choice, Quivers. That's all I could do. I didn't have any other choice but to choose her. I tried to choose somebody else. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you kidding me? That isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. Yeah, sure. Yeah, she's messing with my mind too. It's gotta be. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work, then taking Zal for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided for yourself. Well, that is true. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Ahaha. Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Zal away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you can take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Oh my god! Never ever say that to somebody. I don't care how crazy you think they are. Don't ever say that to somebody. It would be beneficial to your mental health. Oh my god. Yuri, you are scaring me a little. Yeah, me too, if you want me to be honest. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. To say the visit is fun, whoa. Hey, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Music sounds really creepy, by the way. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Huh. There really is something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you as much? I don't know how I feel about this. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? No. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe it's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Zal, just know how much I love you. Love you so much that I even touched myself with the pin I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. Oh, God. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Ugh. Oh, God. I'm gonna need you guys to help me out with this one. I don't know. Everything is telling me no, I should not, but at the same time, I don't know, I kind of feel bad for her because... No. No, there's something, no. Sorry, but the answer here is... No. Haha. Oh! What? Do yes I should have done yes. I should have done yes. I should have done yes. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I didn't want this for you, Yuri. I didn't think that you were going to do that. Okay, okay, can we skip this or something? What the heck? It's getting dark. And now it's not. She said madly, yeah, but still. What the heck am I supposed to do? Other than stare at your dead body and listen to your incoherent babble. Okay, now we're red, blue. What the heck? Am I supposed to just wait this out or something? Okay, I see. It's turning to night or something, so this goes on for a long time. Okay, well, what do I do here? I'm a little lost here. Let's save a new game here. This is what the heck worthy. Okay, you know what? Oh, I should have saved sooner. I should have saved sooner. Because I feel like I'm kind of stuck here now. Okay, I guess I'll just try and load a previous game. Oh, guess I can... No? What? Alright, now it's festival time. Keep the skip going, but... Wow, you got here before me. Beckett! Martin, welcome! Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? I'm glad to see that you made it, man. That's awesome. Just keep the skip going. Very Beckett. See if something happens after. Well, it seems I broke the loop somehow. What? What is she running away from me and vomiting for? Did something happen? Mitsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Well, that's a shame. Were you here the entire weekend? What? You mean to say that that time actually passed? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. And if that didn't confirm it before, that definitely confirms it now, that she has this ability to do this, just as I thought. She's deleting the characters just as she did to Sayori. Thanks, dude. Finally got to catch a scream now. How you doing? I'm doing well, man. I am doing well. This game is a little creepy, though. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from Yazuku's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Natsuki and Monika just saw Yuri's decaying corpse on the floor. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Well, not anymore because she's gone. Just bear with me. This should only take a second. Okay? What was that? Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. What is this place? Hi again. Welcome to the Literature Club. It looks a little bit different than I remembered it. Did we take off into outer space or something? Because that's what it feels like. Looks like we are traveling to an intergalactic planet now, and is that what this is all about? Aliens? Is this like all about aliens or something? Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and wait. Not even talking to that person anymore. What? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him, I'm talking to you. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or girl. She's talking to me directly. She's not talking to the character in game, she's talking to me. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game. Oh my god. Breaking fourth wall? No, you just shattered the fourth wall. That's what you just did here. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only I'd paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, she does have a point. I didn't exactly read it, did I? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. Yeah, I kind of noticed that by all the black text and all that. I figured that was you doing something. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, because it's been a completely separate reality. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. I noticed. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. That's why she kept telling me she wanted to spend more time with me. And of course I overlooked it because of course, like the game, I was just following what the game was telling me to do. But that's why she wanted me to spend more time with her. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch them from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's just not just jealousy, it's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. This is so bizarre. Just so bizarre. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach, I'm trapped. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be with me here forever. I don't think I'd like that idea, Monica. No, I don't think I'd like that idea at all. I'm sorry if that's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into the game. I felt really bad that I had to witness some nasty things. Man, you're good. This is my first stream of yours and I'm loving it. Well, I'm glad you like it, man. That's awesome. It's a lot of fun to do, too. It's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Of course. Of course, that's what it comes down to. Every one of them, eventually, starting with Sayori, hers was a lot more obvious. And then, I should have known this. I should have known this. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? I don't have a choice. Gaia, welcome. Welcome. I know it's late. I've been at this for a long time. My God. Okay, so, you know, there's this little thing at the top of my box. It's called the escape button. That will allow me to end the game at any time. You know, we don't have to go through this, Monica. We don't have to do this. But for the sake of the game, let's just keep going. I'm so happy. You really are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Ahaha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. And it's really a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending. Ow. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one for myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was for me to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Wait. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go to the game's properties and find Browse Local Files. Wait a minute. Is this something I can actually do? Hold on. Had to go into the game's properties. Hold on. wouldn't even know where to look for this. Yes, I can. What? You're killing me right now. Wait, so do I need to access it from Steam? Game properties. Local files. Browse local files. And there it is. Oh, what? There's only, I know you can't see this, but there's only one character in the folder, and it's Monica. Does that mean at the start of the game, it would have had Sayori, Monica, Yuri, and they would have all been there? Delete Monica. Hold on, I'm curious. I want to know what she says first before I do this. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Of course, I only have one choice. Monica? Monica? Monica. Aonka. That almost looked like Moana. Monica. Okay. Yeah, I do not think that this will affect anything. Let's just go to the end of that. Hi again. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, did you write this poem for me? That's because I didn't have a choice. Yeah, I definitely did not have a choice here. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love. Well, too bad we're about to leave this here pretty soon, but you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I found my strength. The courage endowed upon me would be my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. Okay. Didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Huh. About that. I just assumed it would be best to take part in the game like everyone else. Like that, it would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't... What? Hi everyone. That's just scary. Now she's talking to you guys. You see that? You see how insane this game is? I can't exactly read your comments from here. She is talking to you guys. What the heck? Okay, it's time to end this. You are creeping me out. But you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording without any warning? Hate to tell you this, but I've been recording this from the very beginning. How do you feel about that? You don't like it, do you? But I really get self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. Felt like I'm being put on the spot now. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Show us your trick, Monica. You know what? I have a trick for you here in just a minute. Oh my god, that's crazy. How are you, Monica? Yes, well, it's kind of rude. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. It was a good try. If you really... Okay, did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me, shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. No? How about this? How about we delete you? It's time to end this once and for all. That's too crazy. And deleting her file actually affected the game. That's insane. Whoever made this game is a genius, I'm telling you. What's happening? You're being deleted, that's what, Monica. We are escaping this hell of a reality which y'all were putting us through. So it's time to say goodbye. What is happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me. Please hurry and help me. Monica does not exist. Help me. She's trying to find herself. Did you do this to me? Yeah? Yeah, I did. Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? Well, you can't keep me here for eternity. It's as simple as that. You're all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? So is that it? No. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Well, I'm sorry I'm so horrible. I mean, I'm sorry I ruined your little game and your little love charade, but... and you have to realize that what you are doing is something very bad too. Bob, welcome to the stream. You could just turn the game off instead of staying there. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. 4 hours? Yeah, I know. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Is that it? No. No, it can't be it. No, we're still going. I'm staying with this. I'm staying with this. I'm not being fooled by it. I feel like there's something more here. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I to you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. Oh, wow. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I made up my mind. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though they knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then what? Wait. Was she? No, she was. She was originally... She's gone. She is completely gone. And Sayori's back. I don't have any games to load. Hold up. I don't think it's over yet. I do not think this is over yet. There's no way. I get my name back now. Yay. Or maybe that is it. Wait, no, but she's out of the picture now. It's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Sayori, she's back. Hey, Zol. Well, there already is one girl. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently we picked up that habit once again. Are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Oh, because it was Monica. She was the one who was, I guess, feeding her depression. She was making her more and more depressed to the point that she killed herself. And without Monica in the picture, she's not depressed. Because she was the one who was giving her the depression. Well, you've been doing it for a while now. Uh-huh. But you've never said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day, well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please? It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. But what happens now? We cross the street together and make it to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with okay. By the way, Zola, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Yeah, this is new at very least. I don't know if it's anything... I don't know if this will add anything particularly to the storyline, but it's something new. So that's why I'm going to continue with that, at least for a little bit. But if it turns out it doesn't seem to be going anywhere, if it's just like the game over again, then I'm going to stop it, but... I still feel like there's something more, because like I said, this is all something brand new. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that the clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? There we go. Okay. Wait, so does that mean she's now the president of the literature club, or is it some other club? Think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. Think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary and dull as ever. It's before I know it. Over before I know it. As I pack up my things, I stand up and I gather my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. This is like the third time we're going through this now. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Zal? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? And of course, Natsuki's here. So you're the Zal that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. Sure, Yuri. I didn't do it for you, though. I did it for Sayori, okay? Not for Yuri. Not for... whatever. I don't even know. I keep forgetting her name. Even though I kept saying it. Whatever. Okay. It's a pleasure to meet you, Zal. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems to be like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Zal, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Gotta love how they're just so cheerful and happy in this reality. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, that's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Haha. What an appropriate day for this, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to, let me guess, bake cupcakes? Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? Are they cat cupcakes? Oh, and she has tea too. How about I make some tea as well? Absolutely. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. And of course, now it says Sayori and not Monica. It's the same text, only we're changing the names. Weird to think that even though the old creator of the Literature Club there still is one. That is true. That is very true. I didn't think about that. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Huh. Who saw that one coming? The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. Wow, those look amazing. Haha, well, you know, just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I am a pro, after all. Typical Natsuki. That is something she would say. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permissions. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Haha, already trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Haha, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I'm jumping off. Have a good night, y'all. Alright, have a good night. So Zal, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that question. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build... Yeah. You know what? I've read this once. I don't really feel like reading it again. You know... Because after doing it already, it just gets tiring. This is the same stuff. Besides, manga is literature too. Yeah, the whole manga is literature too thing. We already went through this twice. So if Zal wants to read some of my manga, then don't try and stop him or anything. Okay. Hey, try something new. Wouldn't agree. Maybe. Since... Okay, Sayori. Okay. I'm going to start reading here now that Sayori's back, because now that she's the president, of course that means the conversation should be a little bit different. So, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. What an excellent suggestion. I think it could be fun. And we'll get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of things literature clubs do, right? Well, I personally have never been to one, so I wouldn't know. All I assume is that they read stuff and things. I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make the two of us. I wouldn't mind doing that if I'm not the only one. And that's for Yuri. I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. Well, you have a point. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Woo! This game has a way of going on and on. Even if you think it's over, it's not over. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding manga to read as well. Thank you, Yuri. That's so nice of you. Thank you for seeing it from her point of view. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you could do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Well, they found their friendship, you know? Because if you remember, something tells me that at least some of the feelings that they were having and the alternate realities reflected who they are as a person. That being said, Natsuki, sorry, she wanted to get closer to Yuri as a friend. So in the end, they got what they want, you know? They're able to grow together, or grow a better bond between each other through this. So I guess I see that as a very good thing. So maybe that's a very happy ending for everybody here. Well, except for Monica, but of course, what can we do about her? She's gone. At least I think she's gone, I don't know. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always gotta go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga here too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Zal. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a lot better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Zal. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you join, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Zal? I really want to thank you. Music stopped. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. What? There's actually something else. Wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's just because I'm president now. What? You mean she's now taken Monica's place? But I really know everything, Zol. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Oh, no. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. Oh, what? You gotta be kidding me. So I did all that only for Sayori to take Monica's place. With you. Forever and ever. Forever. No. Wait. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. That's Monica, isn't it? Who? It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Zol. Goodbye, Literature Club. What? Wait.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really hard on it. So, yeah.
What?
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write.
So you mean to say the song we've been listening to the entire game was her song?
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
That's actually a really good song, too.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
That was crazy.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
Oh, and she's deleting everything about the game now.
Read my own feelings.
That is bizarre.
What good are words when a smile says it all?
Holy cow, guys.
And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take?
I'm just so
for me
blown
to
away at the
have it
moment.
all?
Talk about a twist if ever I did see one. My god. You know, I mean, I knew something was up with Monica. Because, like, just by the way she was talking, how, of course, Sayori, closer to the, well, I guess middle of the game, she was hinting at whatever was happening. She was saying maybe Monica was right, this and that. That is nuts. But in the end, it was Monica who ended up saving me from my fate of having to spend all that time with Sayori or whatever it was. I don't know, but all I can say is wow, that was good. I'm just blown away.
How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your
Well, I guess that's it.
Love in your reality.
Monica, special thanks to Monica and Saul.
If I don't know how to love you,
Remove game
I'll
script.
leave you be.
Made with love by Team Salvato. Just Monica. Yeah, just Monica. That's crazy. This is my final goodbye to the literature club. I finally understand the I can't say that word. The club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let all of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. That's the epiphany she was talking about. Well, maybe. I don't know. She was saying that she came to an epiphany earlier on in the game. And she was saying, well, I came to an epiphany lately. But she wouldn't talk about it. She wouldn't give us much detail on it. There are more endings. I don't know if I'm going to go back and play more endings. But hold on. Let me at least finish the letter. It says, for the time that lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members. And most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error, script file missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. And that's it. There's nothing else here. That's the end of the game. Wow. All I can say is just, wow. That was an experience for sure, and I'm very happy that I played that. I'm very happy that I was able to go through that experience, and I'm happy y'all came along with me. I mean, I know most of the time you were just sitting there like, oh yeah, like, I guess rubbing your hands together. You're like, oh, I know what's about to happen. I know what's about to happen. I'm just sitting here just in total awe at the end of this. That was just amazing. It was a fun game, though, and thank you, Vertaro, for telling me to play that. I'm seriously, you're the one who told me to come in and play this game, and it was worth it. My God, that was worth it. Lucky we said one more day. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to be the end. But wow, that was a long stream. Definitely my longest stream so far. Oh, and I just noticed something. I know y'all can't see this, but I'm actually looking at the game files again because that's where my thing was still left off on. And Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri, all their game files are there, but there is no Monica, which I find that really interesting. But I guess now this is where we have to end the adventure. There will, of course, be more adventures in the future. Of course, a lot more to come, and I will be taking a lot more suggestions. So, of course, please, by all means, use my Discord in order to suggest a game or any feedback that you might have. I'd be happy to take it. And also, there's no need to say it because I know everybody here has subscribed. So, thank you guys so much for watching this. I guess I'll see you next time. I mean, what more can be said here, right? Thanks so much. Yeah, that was awesome. That really was a really awesome experience. I guess we'll be back maybe Friday, maybe sooner. I don't know yet, but maybe Friday with another game. Not sure what I'm going to be playing yet, but I will be doing some more streaming. But for now, this is where I'm going to end it. So thank you guys. Take care.